All right, welcome in to a Thursday, Field of Dreams Thursday here. Don't worry, we're not going to touch that game. Let me double check. No, we're not going to touch that game. Thank goodness. All right, enough. But here, we appreciate you hanging with us. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button and you're subscribed, of course, to the Odd Shopper channel. It's not just me that I know you love to hate with the comments section. I love it, by the way. Good, bad. We get so many different, wide range, if you will, of reaction. And we appreciate and welcome it all. Seriously, as long as you're not offensive, that's fine. You can even be offensive to me. I don't care. But YouTube may. We just don't want any of that. Other than that, have at it, right? We had a 1-2 night last night. Wasn't great. We're going to bounce back tonight. We're going to sweep the board tonight. Have a good feeling about it. It's Thursday. We have some early action, so you want to get in now. And speaking of which, let's jump to BetMGM. By the way, I still have that risk-free opportunity here for you at BetMGM up to $1,000. So I don't know what you're waiting on. We're going to move here in chronological order more so than anything else. All right. So let's start with the Marlins Phillies game. And look, this pitching matchup here is one to target for two different reasons, right? Edward Cabrera and then Kyle Gibson. Let's get the Phillies out of the way here. Big win. I get it. They're exhausted. The weather, by the way, not as hot as we've seen it, humidity, but also a lot of rain last night. So I think the early start combined with the weather is actually going to help both of these two pitchers. And on the other side, it's Edward Cabrera. So the play here is going to be no run first inning at -130. That's what we're going to start off with. And again, there's no real exhale for the Phillies after that game last night against Alcantara. And now they've got Cabrera. The K rate's over 27%. Hard throwing. This is a guy who can get to a couple of righties in this lineup here, and taking advantage again of the weather and just that type of victory, draining victory from the Phillies last night. This is where I want to target the no. Now, as far as Gibson is concerned, you're not going to get a ton of strikeouts. That's fine. That's not something that we are targeting all the time when it just means get out of the first inning. A good pitch to contact arm. So he's been able to maintain that. The numbers are there. And the beauty of going to Gibson here in a no-run first inning along with Edward Cabrera, who should probably strike 2 of 3 guys out, is the Marlins just don't score on the road. 0.25 runs per first inning on the road. That's second worst in all of baseball. So this is kind of the thought process here, right? I know we have some comment. How can we never go 3-0? We do. We also go 0-3 at times. It's happened, I think, twice, maybe 3 times max since we started this video. So it does happen. An ugly night can happen every now and again. This is a ridiculous market with tons of variance that we're betting into, but I love it. With that said, Gibson's facing a Marlins team that just doesn't score early. That's it. They just don't. And that's going to help him in any capacity, especially if he's pitching to contact. All right, take advantage of a risk-free bet. It's $1,000 and it's here for you. Seriously. I don't know how many times we can tell, like if you're watching this right now and it's Thursday, you've heard me at least, because we do this 7 days a week, you've heard me at least for a week, if not more, right? Tell you that I've got a risk-free bet at BetMGM, that I've got a risk-free bet at BetMGM, a risk-free bet up to $1,000 at BetMGM. And it's so simple. You can click the link below, or you can use our promo code OSNRFI. And all you need to do is deposit up to $1,000. Easiest thing is take your bankroll. Whatever your bankroll is for the NFL, college football, basketball, it's right around the corner. Let's say your bankroll is $500 for one of these sports. You're waiting all year to bet on the NFL, right? You have $500 set aside. Take that, deposit it into the BetMGM account, bet it on Raza's sharp play of the day, Greg Ehrenberg, Josh Engel, whoever it may be. Eric Lindquist has like 50 different things coming on here. So, you know, between that, the WNBA, UFC, NASCAR, stop. PGA, stop. We have so much that you can bet on. Just take advantage of the risk-free opportunity. My goodness, it's there for you. I've already used this. So is everybody else on this channel. I can tell you that. We get it like you get it, and we want to take advantage of it. All right, next game up for us is Cardinals Rockies, and this is going to go exactly how you think. 165. The written piece had this at 160. That's where I would stop. 165, I'm okay here. This hasn't changed, by the way. It's just the 60 to 65. And let's be honest, we're talking about really the pitchers here. Herman Marquez for Colorado, Dakota Hudson for St. Louis. It's as bad as it sounds, folks. It's also Coors Field. It's also the Cardinals, who just put up 5 runs in the first inning last night. Yeah, this is a terrible combination for the pitchers and for any NRFI. And to be honest with you, I'm not 130. It's not even so much about laying the 165. It's the risk of only getting a 130 return here. And you can look at the hold, granted, at 165, 130, really 160, 130. And that can speak volumes for you alone. But just looking at it, if for a blind number, if you were to ask me, hey, you've got German Marquez taking on a Cardinals team that's 3rd best in baseball, 0.63 runs per first inning on the road. You also have Dakota Hudson going up against Colorado. They score a ton at home in the opening inning at 7.5. That's it. 0.75 runs per first inning is what Colorado averages at home at Coors. Hudson has a ridiculously low K rate of 12.7%. His walk rate is almost equal to his K rate. This should open the door for Colorado. It's plain and simple. This is a nice, juicy attack right here on Dakota Hudson and German Marquez. And again, the numbers just speak for themselves. If you were to ask me blindly before I even saw this, it would have to be upwards to 155, 160 for me to take that type of risk. And it's not, which is okay. If you want a risk-free bet, you could always just deposit up to $1,000 and play the NRFI at plus 130. Again, I mentioned this a lot. Go to Stochastic. Alex has it up there for you as far as how to maximize a free bet. We're going back to Boston. I don't know what it is. I am not from Boston. I'm from New York, Connecticut, now Philadelphia. So Boston is an enemy more so than anything. I don't buy this sister city crap. Just because Boston was miserable forever and Philly was miserable forever. Sorry. We hate the Patriots. No. Plus 105. That's the plus money play of the day. We're going to go plus 105. Dean Kremer, Josh Winkowski. Both have low K rates. Kremer's walk rate's pretty good, though. And that's key right there to attack that. This is a no, yes, no sandwich. But as far as the Orioles-Red Sox game, what's most surprising about the NRFI being plus money is how both teams truly struggle in the first inning in their respective spots. So, Baltimore on the road, not good. One of the worst teams when it comes to runs per first inning on the road. They average 0.29. That's terrible. Now, it's not much better for Boston at Fenway. You're looking at a team that at home only averages 0.33 runs per first inning. That's 3rd worst across all of baseball. So we have an opportunity here to take advantage of something that shouldn't be 105. Realistically, this should be closer to minus 105. The pitchers don't help their own cause, but they are aided by circumstance and trend way more than we saw in the St. Louis Cardinals Rockies game. These two pitchers in Kremer, Winkowski can get out. I'm not confident that either, in fact, neither Marquez nor Hudson. So there you have it. No, there will not be a run in the first inning in Philadelphia. Yes, there will be a run in the first inning at Coors Field. No, there will not be a run in the first inning in Boston. So, again, run these back. You can do whatever you like. Let me make sure that for the purposes of people watching and commenting, no, we're not giving out the parlay. The MLB parlay video is up, so feel free. Take a look at that. We have a bunch of different opportunities for you across the board. I mentioned Ehrenberg, Engelman, Lindquist, Raza's dipping his toes in the MLB pool here. So baseball is all over the place, covered for you. Tons of content here on Odd Shopper. And what are we really asking in return here for you, right? To subscribe. It's free to hit that button, to hit the thumbs up button. Also free to do that. Notification bell. This is key. Lines move. Things shift. You want to get ahead of stuff. We're looking at lines that make sense versus the global market. You know that book. So if it's shot early in the day and it's put up immediately on YouTube, you want that notification bell so that you're not watching this at 2:50 Eastern time in the afternoon and you've missed one game entirely. Hit the notification bell. It's that simple. It's that easy. It's almost as easy as the risk-free bet we have for you up to $1,000. Click the link below. It's so simple. It's going to bring you to BetMGM. You can use our promo code. If not, OSNRFI. Either way, same spot, same deal. Put your fall bankroll in there. Bet it all on one thing. Follow Cooper. Follow Raza. Follow anybody here on this channel. You can even follow me if you like. Take one leg here and blast away, or put it in a parlay, what have you. It's fine. It's all good here on BetMGM. It's all risk-free. We'll see you Friday. Let's cash some tickets.